I'm filming this intro after the fact. I kind of forgot to film one at the beginning. I kind of just went into the reading vlog and the reading and the bookshelf making and all of that. So, just very briefly, the plan for this video is to read 1984, which I've already started. At this point of recording, I've already finished it, but at the start of the video, I've already started it. I just need to finish it. So the plan is to finish 1984 and to build some bookshelves, which are to my left. So you'll see those throughout the video. And yeah, that's really it. So I hope that you enjoyed this reading vlog. It was kind of fun to film and kind of chaotic, but I learned some things and I'm looking forward to doing more reading vlogs in the future. So I hope that you like it. Let me know down in the comments if you'd like to see more reading vlogs or not. And yeah, with that, let's just get into it. I'll see you at the end. Don't mind the terrible lighting. Sorry about the window. Don't have a shade for it. But this is the new bookshelf. It's bare bones. Just my dad and I cut the wood and screwed it together. Let's be real. He did most of the work, especially this time. But there we go. I have another bookshelf. So I'm going to be taking all the books off of there and putting them on this shelf. And then I do have more in boxes, but we're going to hope... Wow. We're going to hope that that'll be enough for now. And I also will probably redo the shelf that my other videos have been filmed in front of, if I have enough space. So yeah, I'm just going to get to it. I'm probably not going to film the whole thing because one, my phone is going to die before that. Two, that's just a lot of video to like cut down and edit and whatever. But I'll film for a little while. Yeah, I hope you enjoy. And that's how my books have been. They're like 2 rows deep in there. And now I'm going to put them on here. Don't worry, it's bracketed in so that it's not going anywhere. I have my snacks, I have my TV show, and I'm just gonna get to it. Okay, so I have so many books, like so many more than I thought I did, and I know that I've only used half the shelves. I still can go all the way up to there. Even trying to organize them is just overwhelming. So anyway, I guess that's what I'm gonna do now. I'll probably cut this until books are on shelves. So see you then. This is how we're leaving it for today. I will turn it around so you can see better in just a moment. Yeah, I have more books, but they're in boxes and it started pouring and hailing, and so I'm not going to go get them right now. I'll get them later. But yeah, not a bad stopping point. So I'm not going to do a whole tour right now, but I reorganized some of these. As you can see, they're still packed on there. I still have way too many books. And then over here, I think they look pretty nice on here. They're not organized as best as they could be, but it's something. And I have this little shelf up here which used to have all of these books, well, most of these books plus my Shakespeare and Michael Crichton. And I decided I didn't trust that shelf a ton, so I put a little plant up there and moved the Shakespeare and Michael Crichton. So that's what we're working with. Okay, so for many pages now, we've been reading from the book, which I won't spoil it more than that. Reading 1984 again. We've just been reading from the book. Like, not the story of 1984, but a book in the world. And it just feels like a giant info dump. Like, it's sort of interesting, it's kind of cool, but it goes on for far too long, and now we're repeating parts that we've already read. And not much, but like a couple paragraphs. Like, just look at the blocks of text on every single page. It's just, this is what the world was and is, and just telling you all about what the world is. Which is fine, I guess, except that it goes on for like 12 more pages, and I'm already bored. Yeah, I guess I'll just read it, but man, I'm kind of losing steam, man. I'm more than halfway through, and I thought I could finish this quickly, and then I hit this just bog of information, honestly. But alright, that's fine. And then I'll get to chapter 3, and then hopefully I can finish it pretty soon after that. But it is also the 4th, so happy 4th of July. So I don't know how long I have to read. I'm kind of just reading while I eat breakfast. We'll see how far I make it. Okay, I'm gonna call it there. I literally read 2 pages. But I'm done with my breakfast, and I'm more interested in continuing to set up my bookshelf. So I'm gonna go back to that. Yeah, I'm on 168 of 2-something. I'm really intrigued to know how this is gonna end, but it's gonna take me a while to get through the next, like, 10 pages of just info dump. I'm not here for it. I'm not interested at all. I don't care. But that's okay. I'll finish it eventually. Okay, see you back at my bookshelves. Okay, so we're back at it. This is where the shelves are now. We're doing pretty good. I have roughly 2 shelves left, and I have so many more books than that. So I'm gonna have to put them in the cube shelf underneath, probably. I'm just trying to get them all back inside. They've all been outside for a long time. And don't worry, they're in boxes, in bins, so like, they've all survived. They're fine. But I would just like to get them all in my room and have access to them and free up my parents' space also, because I am living at my parents' house. I'm just trying to like get all my stuff in my room so I'm not taking up their space. So anyway, yeah, that's what we're working with. But I have my tea. I have 2 boxes. So I have those 2 boxes, have my tea, because I want it to be all cute and aesthetic. So I'm drinking tea. I did already burn my mouth on it. It's too hot. But I'm going to just see where these can go, and then I'm going to keep bringing boxes in because there are so many more. And I should just bring them all in, but I also don't have a ton of time because it's 4th of July, and I'm going to go to my sister's house for the parade, and so I have like maybe an hour. So I'm just going to put a few books up, maybe keep reading or something. Yeah, we'll see. I have to talk to you about these 2 books. These books are my favorite sci-fi I've ever read, which I haven't read a ton of sci-fi, let's be real. Honestly, hardly any. But I read these 2, and I was so in love with them. Oh my gosh. And then this one ends on a cliffhanger, and I was like, oh my gosh, I gotta get the next book. There is no 3rd book. The author never wrote a 3rd book. I don't remember now if the publisher didn't renew her for another book or whatever, but there is no 3rd book. So there's 2 books of like what would be my favorite sci-fi series ever, except that it ends on a cliffhanger. So I don't even know if I should like recommend it, because I was so distraught and so torn when it ended. I was like, you've got to be kidding me. And I really want to like contact the author. I want to do that thing in The Fault in Our Stars and contact the author and be like, hey, will you please write this? Like, what happens at the end? I need to know. Because I would buy it. I would 100% buy it. Like, come on. But anyway, I'm still so sad about these. And I think I stopped reading sci-fi because I was just like so upset. And I want to find new sci-fi that I really like. But I just, I loved these. I really loved these. I don't know. Okay, so you couldn't see any of what I just did, but I found 3 more romance books that I put up on my romance shelf, which I'm really, really loving. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to like actually take you up there and show you. But it's so cute. I love just having like all the romance books together, and Twilight. Twilight counts. But anyway, I've gone through those 2 boxes and I have some more time. So I'm gonna go grab a couple more boxes and see where I can fit them. I still have so much space left, which is fantastic because I have so many books left you don't understand. I mean, you probably do if you're watching this. You probably also have like a whole library in your house, but it's bad. And I have like this one shelf and one more big shelf to put them on, and I'm really, really afraid that I'm gonna have to use the cube shelf, which is fine, except that it's not the right size. So it's either like wasted space or I'm double stacking books. So we'll see. Fingers crossed that I can somehow fit a bunch of books on these 2 shelves, but I don't know. And I really do need to reorganize them also. They're not organized well, but we'll get there. Okay, don't mind that you're in a different place every time I put this back. I have 2 more boxes. They're a little bit bigger than the last ones. I only have 1 more bin of books out by the garage, so hopefully they'll go somewhere in my room. I honestly might just have to like stack them in a corner for now, but I am also gonna try to get rid of some more books. I'm getting rid of like a handful so far, but I'm going to try to unhaul a bunch more. So wish me luck on that, because I'm so bad at doing that. I love collecting books. I'm a pack rat anyway, and books are just, they make me happy and I love to see them. So yeah, I'll try to get rid of some more. We'll see how that goes. This makes me so happy. This has nothing to do with the book, but I got this at Ollie's. What even is? I don't want to take the cover off. I don't even remember what this is. Okay, it's Victorian literature. Yeah, this is our Victorian lit book. I think it's just like a gray cover. It was for one of my classes, and I was like, that's boring, and I'm so tired of this. And so I got, yeah, Pirates of the Caribbean. Fantastic. Okay, and I have a problem now that I've emptied all my books. A lot of them are from school, which is great, fantastic, but they're not like interesting books, and I don't really know where I want to put them. And I already have a shelf on my cube shelf that has like a whole bunch of my just school books that I'm not going to be reading anytime soon, but I don't really want to get rid of because I might read them because they have to do with what I'm interested in, but they're not like interesting. They're not fun reading, and I don't really want to read them right now. So I might just put all of those back in a box, and then I'll have extra room. But I also have that stack. Hi. That's all like Victorian novels, because I took a Victorian British Lit class. I took a couple Victorian Lit classes. And I currently have all my like old Victorian type stuff up on this shelf here. But there's not enough room there for all of them. So now I'm like, do I make an actual just Victorian literature shelf? Because I don't have enough space for that. Or do I put all of those in a box? I don't really want to. I want to see them. I like them. I've read most of them, and there are a couple that I haven't read that I want to read. I don't really know what to do with them, because I don't really want to get rid of them either. And then I have some duplicates that I am getting rid of, and some other books that I don't care about. But I'm kind of at a loss for what to do. But I think that might be it for today. I might get the rest of the books in here, just they're in here, and then I'm going to head out, because I kind of forgot that the parade goes right by my sister's house. So if I want to get there, I have to go like long before the parade starts, before they start setting up and everything. So I'm probably going to head out soon. Wow, I'm really close. I just have these stacks over here that I have to put up. Probably put them on this shelf for now because there's nothing on it and I don't really know what's going to go there. And then this shelf over here is for a series that I know I have more of the books. Actually, no, not that one. Oh, that one would be fine. It's the one above it. This one has all the series that I know of. Okay, so this one is random, so I might just put all my random books there for now. I don't know. Still deciding. Let's finish it up. Okay, Okay, I'm definitely going to have to rearrange a lot of these books at some point in the next few days. But for now, I just wanted to get everything onto like a single shelf and still have a full shelf that I can use. So I can still put a dozen books on there, you know, something like that. I should actually count and see, but at least one solid big box of books. So that's good to know. There's no rhyme or reason to how they're organized right now, and I hate that. I love organizing bookshelves, and I've just been like, all right, stick them all on, just get them in there. So I'll reorganize them at some point, but that's it for now. I'll be back when the rest of my books are in here, and I can actually finish putting them up and figure out what's getting packed away again. So I might have to talk to my dad about building another shelf, and because this one only took us like a full day. We did end up taking 2 days to do it because we forgot some of the lumber. We didn't get enough, but really just took a few hours to build that. So I might see if we can do it again and do one more. I'll do all the measurements and everything. Tell him he just has to help me get the lumber and help me cut it all and whatever, which I could probably also do myself, but you know, why do that when you have a father who's a carpenter and can just do this for you? But then I think I could fit all my books, because honestly, I'm really impressed with how well they're fitting right now. This is fantastic. I could also have him bracket. I have another shelf over by my dresser, and I love that shelf. It's fantastic. I call it my Willy Wonka shelf. I'll have to show you at some point. But it's tucked away in a corner right now because it's not the most stable, and it's not like bracketed to the wall or anything. So I could also just like bracket that to the wall and put books on it. But it's holding my mugs right now, so I don't really want to do that either. So I think I'll just see if we can build another shelf. I'll tell him I'll pay for all of it this time. And yeah, maybe we'll do that. I don't know. But okay, hopefully when I come back, all my books will actually be ready to be put up somewhere. We'll see. I might have to, yeah, we're gonna have to build another shelf. Okay, I'm back. As you can see, I have the last 4 boxes of books. Fantastic. I still really don't think that they're all going to fit on my shelves. So I'm trying to figure out when and how to build another one. Space is a problem. My room is tiny and there's a lot of like furniture in here that my parents put in here. And because this was the guest room while I was at college. And yeah, they'd kind of like to keep it in here. So I'll figure that out. But down to the last 4. I'm so excited to get them out of their boxes and put them places. So yeah, let's just get right to that. Also, I'm so sorry for the light. Again, I don't have blinds for that, so just, I guess you're gonna have to deal with it. Okay, so all of my books are out of their boxes, finally, and I have that many left, and I don't think I have any more doubles. I did take Brisinger off because I had 2, and I couldn't remember if I had more. One was paperback, one was hardback. I couldn't remember what the rest of the series was. The rest of the series is hardback, so getting rid of the paperback. And then I have a few others that I'm not sure about. Why am I so close? Hello. I have a few others I'm not sure about, so I have to go through those and see what I'm keeping, what I'm getting rid of. But now comes the like actual organization and figuring out where things are going. Because I really didn't do that. I thought I did, but I didn't have all my books out, so I didn't know what I had. And I keep finding more Michael Crichton. I thought like all my Michael Crichton sits on that one corner. I thought it was like right here, and now it's like slowly spreading out to the rest of the shelf. So that's all right. It's not great, but it's okay. Now I've got to figure out what's staying and where it's going, and what's going on the other shelf when I build the other shelf, and where that's going, and all these things. But I might call it for now. I'll like check back in once I've done some organizing, I guess. I don't know. Maybe I'll just speed it up. We'll see. I'm going to move y'all in just a second because I have some books to go through, but they actually are all up there, except for, okay, they're not really all up there. I moved all of my, like, classics and Victorian novels, like that era, all my really old novels, down onto the cube shelf, so those need their own place. But that's not that many. And I do need to reorganize my shelf over here by my bed a little bit because not everything's going to fit now. So I'm going to work through that and fix that. But I have a few books that I wasn't sure if I was getting rid of or not, and so I need to go through those. So I think I'll just bring y'all a little closer and go through some of those. And then, I guess that'll be it for now. Kind of cool. Okay, that's not so bad. This is kind of nice. Oh my gosh, I'm going to have a chair here and have a little background. Oh my gosh. Okay, so these are some books that I'm not sure if I'm getting rid of or not. I kind of just started chucking them over there because I didn't have space for them. But we'll see. I have a little bit more room, and I don't know if I want to get rid of all of them. This one I really should get rid of. I had dreams of having the whole thing in hardback, but I only have the 5th one in hardback. I have the entire series in paperback, the paperback box set. I don't need this one. So as much as it hurts me as a book collector to get rid of it, I think I'm going to. Okay, I am getting rid of this, I think. I love having biographies. I have a few, actually. I have, who do I have? I have, oh my gosh, why am I blanking on his name right now? Robin Williams. I wanted to say Christopher Robin. I don't have Christopher Robin's biography. I have Robin Williams' biography, and then I have a couple books. I have a book by Tom Hanks, so it's not his biography, but like, it's in the same spot for me. When it's written by an actor instead of being about an actor, it goes in the same spot. So I would like to get a good Johnny Depp biography, but I just don't like this one. I barely made it into it, and I haven't picked it up in like 2 years. So I'm not keeping this one. I'll get a better one at some point. Not keeping this one. This, everybody in my class who read this hated it. Not keeping that. I have 2 Frankensteins. It kind of hurts me to get rid of this one because I did highlight some things going through it. Dang. I might keep this one. Maybe I'll keep it with the Victorian novels. So never mind. We're keeping him. I lied. Oh. And then it's kind of sad to get rid of this, but I have another copy, and I don't need multiple copies. But this one has a map in it, which is so cool. See, it has a whole map. Oh my goodness. Alright, no, we're not keeping it. We're going to get rid of this one. I did just get it for free, but I don't need to. So, get rid of that. I don't even know what this is. Oh, it's a poetry contest. Okay, never mind. I'm not getting rid of this because I'm in this one, I think. Let me see. Yep, my poem's the last one. So never mind, we're keeping this. Okay, I am getting rid of Trojan Odyssey. I read Sahara by Clive Cussler. I got this way before, and it's a Dirk Pitt novel. I had no idea that Sahara, the movie, is based on a book. I love the movie. Fantastic. So my sister has the book, and I read it, and it took me so long, and I was not into it, did not like it. It's not my kind of book. And I just really don't care too much about reading another one. So, yeah, I'm not even going to hold on to it. I keep thinking, like, oh, maybe I should just try it. It's a Dirk Pitt novel, but, like, I didn't care. I didn't like it. I'm not going to read all of them. I'm not going to pick any more of them up. So I'm going to get rid of it. My mom might want it or something, but I am not interested. Okay, what about this one? This is Lord of Snow and Shadows. It's book 1 of a series. I don't care too much. I think this is gorgeous. I picked it up just because I think it's beautiful. But I don't read a lot of fantasy. And I know somebody actually who does read sci-fi and fantasy, and so he might enjoy it more. So I think I'm not going to get into it. If I ever want to get it again, I can pick it up. But for now, I have too many books anyway. Ooh, okay, we're doing it. Okay, I have prose and poetry. 3rd year. I have no idea. Oh, this is large. I don't know if I want to keep this or not. I don't know if I care too much. Oh, but it has... This might be cute to read to, like, my nieces and nephews or something, actually. Okay, so this can go with my children's books. Okay, and then this one, Evercrossed. I keep thinking that you can see them. I did read the front cover, and it actually sounds kind of cool, so I might give this one a shot. I'll give it a shot. Magonia. No idea. Since she was a baby, Aza has suffered from a mysterious lung disease that makes it ever harder for her to breathe, to speak, to live. All the doctors can do is give her drugs and hope they keep her alive, so when Aza catches a glimpse of a ship in the sky, her family chalks it up to a cruel side effect of the medication. But Aza doesn't think this is a hallucination. She can hear someone on the ship calling her name. Only her best friend Jason listens. Jason, who's always been there. Jason, for whom she might have more than friendly feelings. But before Aza can consider that thrilling idea, something goes terribly wrong. The sickness catches up with her. Aza is lost to our world and found by another, Magonia. Above the clouds in a land of trading ships, Aza is not the weak and dying thing she was. In Magonia, she can breathe for the first time. Better, she has immense power, and she can use it to change the world. As she navigates her new life, Aza discovers that war is coming. Magonia and Earth are on the cusp of a reckoning, and lies the whole of humanity. Okay, including the boy who loves her. Where do her loyalties lie? Maria, okay, yada yada yada. You know, that's kind of interesting. I might try this. It was Maria Headley's debut. You know, I'll give this one a go. I picked it up because it was pretty, but I think I'll keep it and give it a go. This one I already talked about. I'm getting rid of it because I have the hardback. Okay, Incarcerin. This is part of a series, and I don't know if I care about it. Finn cannot remember his childhood. He cannot remember his life before Incarcerin, a prison that has been sealed for centuries where inmates live in cells, dilapidated cities, and unbounded wilderness. No one has ever escaped, but then he finds a crystal key and a girl named Claudia. Claudia's father is the warden of Incarcerin, and Claudia is about to become a kind of prisoner herself, doomed to an arranged marriage. If she helps Finn in his escape, she will need his help in return. They don't realize that there is more to Incarcerin than meets the eye. Escape will take their greatest courage and cost far more than they know, because Incarcerin is alive. I don't really care. Like, it sounds cool, not knocking it if you like it, just doesn't really catch me, and I don't really want to hold on to it. So, goodbye. Last one, Tess of the Road, which I'm so mad about that. I'm mad about this cover, because I think it's really cool, but I keep thinking it's the back cover, because what is this block of text? Like, it's all the reviews and everything, but why is it just a block? I hate it. Anyway. Oh, this is part of a series, so I have to get Seraphina first, and I don't know if I want to. In the medieval kingdom of Gored, women are expected to be ladies, men are their protectors, and dragons get to be whomever they want. Tess stubbornly is a troublemaker. As her family plans to send her to a nunnery, Tess yanks on her boots and sets out on a journey across the Southlands alone and pretending to be a boy. Where Tess is headed is a mystery even to her. So when she runs into an old friend, it's a stroke of luck. This friend is a subspecies of dragon, who gives her both a purpose and protection on the road, but Tess is guarding a secret. Her tumultuous past is a heavy burden to carry, and the memories she's tried to forget threaten to expose her. Oh, and it's an arc. I'll keep this one, give it a try. So out of that pile, I'm only keeping these 3. That's pretty fantastic, which means I might end up keeping The Last Olympian. Yeah, don't tell anybody. And I was going to put my romance books up on that other shelf, but it's getting full, so I might have to take Twilight down. That might be the solution. Oh, which I have 2 Twilight books, and I thought I had another one. I don't. So I gotta get rid of one of those. I mean, I have a duplicate. It's not Twilight. I don't know which one it is. Eclipse, maybe? New Moon? I think it's New Moon. Which I haven't read, by the way. I haven't read any of them, actually. That's a lie. I've read the first one. Haven't read the rest of them, but I did watch the movies this past semester. Well, I guess that's it for now. I might come back once I've done a little bit more, but that's it for now. So, see you when it's done. Okay, so I made it to chapter 3, things finally have gotten interesting, but I have to stop for dinner. I'm starving. I gotta go make something. There was so much just word dump, info dump, 20 pages that could have been cut. And actually, by the end of it, oh my gosh, what did he say? Like, at the end of that huge info dump, it literally says, he had still, he reflected, not learned the ultimate secret. Oh, wait. Okay, never mind. Sorry. It says, Chapter 1, like Chapter 3, had not actually told him anything that he did not know. It had merely systematized the knowledge that he possessed already. And that's how I feel. Like, we already knew everything that we just learned. It just was written out as though we're stupid and didn't know it. So I was not a fan of that. But things have finally gotten interested, and I have to stop. So, that's fun. Okay, so I'm down to the last 30 pages. I was gonna try to finish it last night, but I got way too tired. I was falling asleep reading. So, I'm gonna finish the last 30 pages now. I have my book. I have my hot cocoa. Actually, I don't want to start like that. Never mind. Okay, so we're down to the last 30 pages. I was gonna try to finish this last night, but I just got too tired. I was falling asleep reading. So, gonna finish it now. It's early in the morning. You can probably hear the birds singing. I don't know. It's not as bright outside as it looks, I'll be honest. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and finish it. Got my hot cocoa, and I'm ready to go. Finished it. Okay, those last 30 pages took me so much longer than they should have, but there's so much just monologuing and like blocks of text that are the whole page. So that always takes a little bit longer. But I finished it. I'm not going to give all my thoughts right now. I guess I'm not too surprised by the ending. Like, if you had told me at the very beginning of the book that that's how it was going to end, yes, I would be surprised. As it went on, I kind of started to figure, like, okay, this is maybe what's going to happen. Which I probably should have realized, because I bet you A Brave New World was similar, but I honestly couldn't tell you how that book ended. I need to, like, go back and reread the last chapter, because I just don't remember. But I think it was similar. And I know that 1984 has been compared with A Brave New World. Yeah, they're similar in some ways. But yeah, I finished it. I really want to talk to my friend about it because she loves it, and I just want to get her thoughts. But I'll probably maybe do a review for this one. If I do a review for it, I'm gonna have to read the afterword first because I feel like I don't really know what to say about it. I don't really feel qualified to talk about this. There's a lot of like political thoughts in it, and like, I don't know. I was trying to be immersed in the world and like think deeply about it, but I also was kind of just reading it to read it and enjoy it. So yeah, I didn't give it like the deepest thought as I was reading it, but we'll see. Maybe I will do a review. But yeah, I think that's going to be it for this video. I haven't finished all my books and everything, so I won't do like a final book tour for that. I'm probably going to be building another shelf, and once that's done and all my books are on that, then like that'll be another video, and I will do a whole book tour then, because I love those. I love doing those. I love watching those. Yeah, you know. So anyway, that's it for this one. I hope that you enjoyed it. I have no idea how long it's going to be. You know, I haven't edited anything. I haven't even looked at all the videos, but I know that I included a lot in this reading vlog, and I only read one book, and I was already halfway through it when I started, so quite the reading vlog, I guess. I don't know. I'm new to reading vlogs, really. But yeah, I hope that you enjoyed it. Please, if you did, like and subscribe. That'd be awesome. Leave a comment down below. Have you read 1984 or A Brave New World? Any other comments you want to leave? I don't know. How's your summer going? What other, do you read like this type of dystopian novel? Because it really is its own genre. And I know of those two books, I don't know what else is in that genre, but let me know down below if you've read them and what your thoughts are if you have read them, or especially 1984. I'd love to just discuss this with somebody. I'm interested to hear other people's thoughts, so let me know down below. And I hope I'll see you in the next one. Bye.